Rock and Roll Hall of Fame singer-songwriter Stevie Nicks now has her own Barbie. It's all a part of Mattel's Barbie music series. Take a look. The look that this Barbie's wearing was inspired by the outfit of the former member of Fleetwood Mac and what she wore on the cover of her band's legendary album from 1977, Rumors. The Stevie Barbie was available for pre-order, but unfortunately, it already sold out. I mean, the music icon was the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, both with Fleetwood Mac and as a solo artist.